Come to another series that is a Funimation juggernaut. Yu Hakusho Season 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is just a phenomenal series. It was found around the same time as Dragon Ball Z was real popular on TV. It was first on Adult Swim. I remember seeing it and thinking, dude, this show is I mean, in a whole nother league than anything I'd ever seen. Then, one day, my cousin's like, dude, this Yu Yu Hakusho thing, it's on Toonami. I'm like, that can't be, dude, it swears. And that's when I realized they edited it, which really disappointed me at the time, though I don't care about that now. Yet, watching the unedited version on DVD, the first season anyway, there's some things that I remember and just being pretty nostalgic. Yet, after a while, the thing about this series is, with the first few sagas, like, I'll watch it and think, okay, I'm not interested anymore. Like, I'll see an arc and start watching the next one and be like, okay, I don't care anymore. That happened with the first arc, the second arc, the third arc, and pretty much throughout the whole series. I'll go into detail as I explain the series. It starts off, this guy, Yusuke, without revealing too much, he's got to pretty much hunt ghosts. That's what the series is about, hunting ghosts and demons and stuff. They actually call the series Yu Yu Hakusho Ghost Files in America. What happens in this is Yusuke battles some, at the time they're enemies, but later become friends, and those are actually these three characters, Kuwabara, Hiei, and Kurama. Eventually battles four really powerful demons called Suzaku, Seiryu, Genbu, and Byako, which are four well-known names of gods in Japan. After seeing that for the first time, I'm like, okay, the series is just gonna get worse from here, but it does not. In fact, it gets better. Actually, part of that, this next saga is on this, because this next arc is so long that it's not only the entirety of Season 2, but part of Season 1 and 3, because it's just that long and amazing. After that whole thing with the four gods, there's this new enemy called Toguro, and he is just the most awesome villain ever. The whole series, he's just revealed to be so powerful, and the whole time you're thinking, how is Yusuke ever gonna stand a chance against this guy? You go through Season 1 thinking that, Season 2 thinking that. What happens is they enter a tournament, which, you know me, I love my fighting tournament. They enter that, fight a lot. This whole series is pretty much just solid fighting. And thinking about it makes me want to rewatch it. Season 3, they finally confront him for the final time, and the conclusion is pretty awesome. And after that, after reading that in the manga, I'm thinking, okay, I don't really care what happens next. But again, it gets better. Actually, no, it's not better than the Toguro arc, but it's a pretty amazing saga that I skipped, which I'm disappointed at myself at because it's pretty good. They fight this other enemy named Sensui, and this arc is pretty confusing to wrap your head around, so you pretty much just gotta watch it. I don't think it's as good of an arc as Toguro, but a lot of people do, and I think that's all of this season and some of this one too. After they battle Sensui for the final time, due to other plot devices, Yusuke is involved in a final tournament, which you would think I would be all for, and I kinda am, yet I don't think they really do it right, and as a result, the series finale really just kind of flops for me. The first three are just awesome, yet at the end it just kind of gradually declines. I mean, it's not bad by any stretch. One thing that I almost forgot, the manga to coincide with this, many people are so adamant about the fact that this series, the anime, goes hand in hand with the manga so well. Like, a lot of animes add fillers and other random stuff in order to make more episodes and therefore more money, but Yu Yu Hakusho didn't do that. They were loyal to the manga, which made it amazing. Yet the ending was the first time that it changed. Like, it's totally different. In this, we do see Yusuke battle the final enemy, who is named, Yomi is his name. We see him battle Yomi, who's revealed to be like this amazingly powerful demon. Yet in the manga, that whole part of the tournament isn't even included. I thought like I was missing chapters or something. I'm like, dude, it isn't even in here. In the manga, it didn't show it because ultimately it's not important, because what happens is after the tournament, it's revealed that they gotta make new rules so that humans and demons don't conflict with each other anymore, and it wraps up pretty nicely in the manga. This, however, the anime, what happens is, it was Yusuke's idea to make it so humans and demons never have to battle again, and you'd think if he was adamant about this philosophy that he would, you know, try to... Well, the thing about the tournament in this is that if you win the tournament, you get to take control of the demon realm for a brief time. It's sort of like an election, only instead of winning via votes, you win via fights. And this one guy won and went along with Yusuke's plan that they shouldn't battle or kill humans anymore. You would think if Yusuke was as adamant about his philosophy as he claims to be, that he would train in order to enter the tournament again and make sure like some evil demon doesn't take over, but instead the series ends with Yusuke going back to Earth and pretending everything's fine. So ultimately the ending to the series isn't as good as the manga, but the series itself up until then is just spectacular. If you like anime, especially fighting anime, you gotta watch this series. I have another thing, sort of like a movie, but it's actually an OVA. It says the movie and Eizo Hakusho, but actually it's just the OVA. Eizo Hakusho is just some little mini extras. The movie is this OVA, I think. There's a Yu Yu Hakusho movie that is called, I can't seem to remember it now, but there's actually a movie, like a movie, whereas this movie that they call it is actually an OVA that's not very good. I think I would have liked getting the actual movie more than this, which I thought this was the movie since it says the movie. But it isn't the movie, it's the OVA, which I got confused because it says the movie and Eizo Hakusho, and I thought Eizo Hakusho was the OVA, and just, I can tell this is getting extremely confusing, so I'll end this here.